Ready? Start. Mr. Chairman, sir, in this year, there has been a perceptible increase in strikes. The labor management relations had been weak in most of our public sector industries. But this year saw the spreading of the labor disputes from the public sector undertakings to a number of private industries also. In fact, the management of the public sector industries have to set an example to the private industries in the matter of maintenance of good relations with labor. But that was not done, and therefore the penal results have followed. Para. Sir, it is not as if there are no good agreements, and it is not as if there are no good laws. Take, for example, one of the most progressive legislations that we have passed in this country after independence, the Payment of Bonus Act. The Payment of Bonus Act brought in its wake a large number of disputes. In fact, the Payment of Bonus Act has created situations in which production worth crores of rupees has been lost to the nation just because, sir, our labor officers and our management have not been sincere and effective in the matter of implementation of the provisions of the Payment of Bonus Act. So, in the same way, there are ad hoc agreements and agreements which are of a constructive nature and which are of a final nature, and these agreements are invariably brought into force when there is such a situation and to prevent such a situation from becoming more critical in the case of the railways. Para. Sir, such an agreement was brought into force, and today, what is the complaint? Sir, I do not want to go into the details. The complaint on the part of the locomen is that the agreement is not being implemented. The assertion of the railway management is that it has been implemented. I submit that when there are conflicting assertions, the matter has got to be decided by a third party, and the third party could have been the government or the minister if the government or the minister is prepared to see the things objectively and examine the issue in a dispassionate manner. But that has not been done, and the government has taken sides with the railway management. I suggest that in situations like these, the matter is not to be referred for adjudication or arbitration, because everybody knows that the process is very much long. But it should be possible that the process is very much long. But it should be possible for the management to come to an agreement with labor that it should be examined by so and so, say by a judge of the Supreme Court or a judge of a High Court, and let it be examined not within days but within course of hours as to whether there has been implementation or a denial of the implementation. Para. Sir, now the locomen have struck work, and today's news says that most of the trains to the eastern region of the country have been cancelled